Hi, not such a positive video today. You guys know I always just make authentic videos of how I'm doing in life, and some days are great, some days are really not great. And today is one of those days. I've, I'm really struggling with this whole separation, I realized today I'm not I'm not doing well with it. I don't know if have you guys been through a separation? Do you have any advice for me about how to just deal with it? I can't just treat it like a normal, oh, this is what's happening now. I can't go from what was before to what's now. I'm really struggling. I can't do it. How do you make that transition? And I don't understand people that are like, oh, we're separated and it's great. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's never going to be me. That's never going to be me. I'm never going to be okay with it, and it's never going to be great. That's just the simple fact is I'm really struggling with it, and it's not something that I can ever see being okay with. I just can't. I know a guy who's been separated for 2 years, and he's like a shell of a man. Just the not knowing, it's killing me. It's killing me. Yeah. If you like what I'm doing and you want to support me, please subscribe to the channel. I mean, these videos are not easy to make. They're really not easy to make, especially ones like this. And sometimes I wonder, why am I doing it? But I feel like it's important because you tell me that it's helping. But if you want to show support, please hit subscribe. There's got to be something good coming out of this horrible situation. There's got to be some silver lining. So that really helps the channel, and really helps people see these videos. And I'm sure that there's people struggling out there like I am. But yeah, if you can tell me if you're separated, or you're not together with your ex or whatever, how is it just? I feel like people are, oh, that's what it is now. Oh, we're friends. Oh, we get on. How do you do that? Not that I don't even want to do it. I just don't know how people do it. And it doesn't feel like it's ever going to be the case for me. I don't want to not be there every morning when the kids wake up. I could never see myself being okay with that, but it's not up to me. It's not up to me, but I've also got to tell my truth. And, I've realized through doing all my therapy and stuff that, it seems even weird to say, but I guess I matter as well. And what I feel matters, and it feels weird to say that, and that shows you how much I feel like what I feel and say and think doesn't matter. Is that when I have to preface something by saying I've been through a lot of therapy and I've realized that what I feel and think matters, I really don't think it does, though. Even after all that talking about it, no, me, talk, I still don't feel, sort of that. I don't feel like, like a worthwhile isn't the word, but I don't feel like what I really want from this situation really matters, or what I feel about it really matters, because I feel like I'm responsible for it, so I don't feel like I have any say. But I don't want to get into all that. I just want to make this video about just showing the rough side of the separation, and that's what I'm living through now, and that's what I'm dealing with now, and I can't ever see a silver lining. I can't ever see a light at the end of the tunnel with this. I'm not okay with just the dynamic changing, like that, such a huge thing like that. And, I want to be with my kids all the time. It's rough. It's rough, isn't it? It's rough. I never thought, this time last year, I thought the house is finished, everything's going to be fine. And little did I know that was the start, in a weird way. Yeah, so I'm sorry if this is a rough one to watch. I guess I make a video every day, every single day, 10 a.m. on my YouTube. A video goes up, and that's going to continue to be the case. I'm going to do that every day. It's good. I feel in my heart it's a good thing, and I'm enjoying doing it. I'm not enjoying making this one, but I'm not enjoying making half of them. But the process of doing it makes me feel like I'm doing something worthwhile with all the shit, like turning it into something at least helpful or good. I don't know. But I'm struggling today. I'm struggling because I'm never going to be okay being a separated person. Never. I'm never going to be okay with that. It's just such a weird half life. It's like I'm living half of a life. I'm living a weird half life, and the rest of my life I'm just like in despair about not having the proper full life. I feel like it gets easier. Does it? I don't know if it does. I can't see it. I'm just checking if that's recording. But sometimes I feel like, talk about it, tell people about it. I've told people about it. I'm bored of hearing myself talk to groups and therapists and AA. I'm bored of it. It does not make any difference, really, at the end of the day. My life's still shit in that regard. The only thing I've got to hang on to is you guys, talking to you guys. That's literally the only thing that's good in my life right now. Seriously. And this is very good. So it's funny when you stop doing the videos. No, I'm not going to give up the one positive thing in my life. I'm not going to give up the one positive thing. It's funny, I was talking to someone about this the other day, and I was like, well, what do people expect me to do? Like, sit on my sofa all day, like in a house detached from my family? That sounds awful. Like, that sounds like the worst thing I could do. So this sounds like the best thing to do. I don't know. It's tough. It's a very, very tough situation. I never thought I'd be in this situation. All the words, separated, co-parenting, I want to be sick. I want to fucking be sick. All those words, It sounds like such a defeated life. Is that heavy? That's too heavy. I mean, this channel. You know this channel. It's warts and all. It's raw. It's authentic. I don't feel like I have to apologize for talking like that, because you know what I do. This is what I do. It's like a real portrait of what's going on every day. So some days it's so funny though. You can go from such a high, like yesterday's video, to such a down today. Hey, jeez. I feel like I want to have a cigar. I remember I bought some cigars. I bought 3 cigars. I smoked 2 of them, and one of them was ripped up in the garden. I don't know who's behind that. But one of them was ripped up in the garden. So I was like, oh, at least I could have one of those. That would cheer me up. And then I just found out that they can give you cancer. Stupidly, I thought if you don't inhale, they're not bad, but they're just as bad. So now I don't even have that. Life's tough, isn't it? They never tell you about this stuff at school. They never tell you life's going to be like this at school. They teach you about algebra. They don't tell you about taxes. They don't tell you that families can go wrong. They don't tell you that you can act like an idiot. They don't tell you about mental health. All the important stuff we don't prepare our kids for, I feel like. But that's where I am today. So come back tomorrow and let's talk about something else. I love you guys, I really do, and I'm really grateful that you're here. I'm really grateful that you're here. Some days it's all I've got. So thank you for coming with me on the journey. It really does help if you subscribe. I do music on my channel, Stephen Hilton Calm. That's where my music's going. That's just music. So if you just want to listen to music, you can go to that channel and just, my theory is that if you like hit play, it will just also play music. I think that's how it works. So you just get track after track. That's why I hope happens over there. I certainly find that on channels, when I click on one and it goes to the next, I wanted it just to be music. So that's where that is. I've got a Patreon, Stephen Hilton on Patreon. All the links are down there. I've got a podcast. It just feels like sometimes life's too hard. I know it'll pass. I feel different tomorrow probably. But that's where I am today. I love you guys. Let's talk about something else tomorrow.